What is the right amount of sex? I get that question a lot, especially in couples therapy. They come in and they want me to just give them a formula that has been proven and researched, and this is the right formula, and if you have this amount of sex, then everything will be okay. Now it doesn't work that way. From a health perspective, of course, I have an opinion about what the body would like, just like there's a health perspective about what's the right amount of food. That's also a question hard to answer, but the health perspective on the food is that, half a plate of vegetables, a quarter of the plate protein, and the other quarter carbohydrates, and that gives you a balanced meal, and your body will like that. From a sexual perspective, health perspective, the body would like to have one orgasm a week. If you can give it two, that even would be better, especially now in really stressful times, but your body will be happy and will respond favorably to you that if it gets one or two releases a week. Your nerve system will be more balanced, your emotional state will be more balanced because your body feels good. Now, the rest of it is personal. How are you going to get to those orgasms? That's a personal decision that you have to make with your partner, what the right amount of sex is. And for that, you have to get together and talk about it. You got to have an honest, authentic, kind, and non-judgmental conversation. Really be interested where your partner is coming from. If the partner comes from, I want to have sex 5 times a week with a release, ask them, what is important to you? Is it the quantity that's important, or is it the quality that's important? Not to judge them for one or the other, but just where they come from. And if you're a partner that says, I would like to have once a week, that's plenty for me, then you ask the same question about quality or quantity, so you know where the partner is coming from. And then you decide, okay, that's the bridge that's between us. We're on each side of the bridge. I'm here with my number and you're there with your number, so we got to meet in the middle. Now between 1 and 5, the democratic middle would be 3. So you would have to decide, how do I make these 3 encounters fun and acceptable and enjoyable for me? If you're the one who wants 5 and now you're getting 3, then it is up to you to be okay with that. It's up to you to step out of your comfort zone, maybe go more into quality and find some more joy there, or go more into, presence, being more aware of what's really going on because you have less amount of time that you're being sexual. And the same thing for the person who is doing 1 and now has to do 3 times, has to, wants to meet the partner with 3 experiences. You also stretch out your stretch out your comfort level. I mean, if you don't have to have an orgasm, but your partner wants to have an orgasm, do that for him. This is almost like taking out the garbage for your partner. You really don't want to do, but it makes the partner feel good. Step into the shower with your partner, and give him an orgasm. Or, when you're driving somewhere and you're private somewhere, go for the spontaneous quickie. It doesn't have to be a quickie. Can have high quality of sex. It doesn't just mean that it's quick to be over with, but it can have the moment of spontaneity and surprise and excitement because you're somewhere outdoors. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to have those experiences that you both want. But what's required is, of course, a conversation. So there is no formula for the right amount of sex. You two have to decide what that number is, and then you also have to leave the windows open for it to change. Go for a try run of 6 months and then see what worked and what didn't work. If you spent the time and the energy trying to figure out and trying to have the kind of sex you want to have with your partner, and meeting each other in the middle of that sexual bridge, it will be a wonderful relationship that you get to have, and sex can be your glue for that relationship. And if you need any help, just dial me at martina@drfausch.com and we'll talk about it. Have a great week.